Alright, y'all. This is J Beast, Carson. I'm here with Knucklehead from Oceanside. Just finished the whole 86 event. I have a couple questions for Joey, aka Knucklehead, the madman, the fitness snatcher. Well, first question is, where'd you get your names from? Cause
well, my first name was really stupid, and as I got into the crump scene, I started seeing that people really had names that had a lot of meaning for who they were. And so I just sat back and I'm like, what defines me, not only on the dance floor, but as a person? And when I was in school, I was voted class clown. I like making people laugh, you know what I'm saying? So I said, Knucklehead, that fits who I am, and it just made my dancing have more meaning. So that's where it came from.
That's tight. All right, this next question, I would say don't hold back, because this is like, I feel like the crump world needs it. How do you feel about the crump movement, like right now, like at this instant? Like,
I feel like the crump movement is kind of going in circles. It's like we take 5 steps forward and then 2 steps back. So it's not like we're constantly going forward. And I don't think that's necessarily a problem of the vets and the OGs. I think it's a problem of just how the world is shaped right now. Everything is done through social media. People get popular off of social media. People get their rap songs known through social media. People become comedians in movies through social media. So everybody in this day and age is looking for the fast way to get to things. And I think that translated into crump, where people seen us traveling, you know what I'm saying, but they don't see all the hard work we put in. They didn't see all the training we got. Like, tie-dyes actually gave me a class on how to teach a class. So I never just said, yo, I want to go to Germany, yo, I want to go here. I was like, I don't want to go these places because I don't know what I'm supposed to do out there. And Eyes was like, it's time for you to go, so let me show you and equip you with the right tools you need to do those things. And I think that in this day and age, people see it and they're like, how can I travel as soon as possible? How could I have a big name as soon as possible? And then now you have people who are running events and they capitalize off of that. Oh, everybody wants to travel? Well, we're gonna do a tournament and the winner goes overseas. You know what I'm saying? So now people are like, I don't even gotta work hard. All I gotta do is practice on these couple hat moves, win a battle, win a couple battles, and then I'm going overseas. So I think that that's putting a stunt in the growth of crump. And I don't think it's necessarily the vets and the OGs, man. I think it's just people coming up. You go in the crumpers group, you make a crazy topic and everybody argues, now you're known. Now people are matching you up versus the big names in crump. Now you didn't have to do nothing. When I was coming up, I couldn't just come out and be like, I want to battle Crush. Niggas were like, who are you? You gotta work your way up here, but it's not like that now. So I think it has to do with just this day and age and where we're at. That's kind of making the crump movement go forward and then back, forward and then back.
Dang, that was a hard answer. Another question is, what was your favorite moment in crump? Like,
for me personally,
yeah,
like, I think my favorite moment, I got 2 of them. My first favorite moment was on my birthday. I had wanted to be under tie-dyes because, you know, coming up, you see, oh, he's the best, and all right, that's a goal. I know he could teach me a lot. And so, you know, I came around, I practiced with them, I labbed with them, I battled with them. I put in a lot of time. I didn't just jump and get a name, but anyways, it was my birthday, we were going to a session, and tie-dyes pulled me in the car, and it was tie-dyes, Rascal, and B-Dash, and I was like, what the heck is about to happen? Tie-dyes was like, yeah, man, so we gonna make you Kid Truth. He put me under him, bro, and I was trying to act hard, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the backseat like, yeah. He's like, is that cool with you? I'm like, yeah, that's cool with me. While they were talking, looking away, I was like, so that was one of my favorite moments, man, because coming into it, watching the movie Rise, you know what I'm saying, and then to be under him. That's crazy. And I think my second favorite moment, which this is another thing lacking in Crump, another moment of mine that I really liked was the Cage 3. When I battled B-Dash and Rascal. I got destroyed. I got whipped. But the amount of knowledge that battle gave me sustained me to where I'm at now. The way I battle now is because of how I lost then. And I think that's what a lot of people don't have in Crump anymore. That loss was one of my biggest wins. And I always talk about it. I love that battle. People are like, you got beat. And I'm like, you guys don't understand how much that taught me. And it sustained me, like I said, all the way until now. So those are probably my two favorite moments in Crump for me.
What's the 86? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
so when you get 86th from anything, you're kicked out. You can't come back anymore unless it's on special circumstances. And that actually came from a term that started in New York. So it was really tight to me because Tight Eyes went to New York and got a lot of his ideas for Crump in New York. He went out there and he liked how they were wearing white shirts with the Timbs and the New York hats. So he brought that back. So I was like, the 86, it's something that started in New York, so it kind of ties in with the history of Crump. And when you get killed off in a session, you're done. You're 86. So we kind of put that, because Crump is storytelling, our moves and combos. So we kind of put that with the name of the event. If you get 86, you're kicked out. You don't battle at the next 86. You gotta wait. So that's how we got it. It was kind of cool how it worked out. So
super tight. Is there anyone you want to shout out, or anyone that's like putting in work right now, like you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to Dread.
Yeah.
He is somebody who not only is putting in work, but constantly gets disrespected. And this dude puts in major work, man. And for the most part, he's quiet about it. He's not really cocky about who he is. He just stands up for himself because he's had his back against the wall for so long. But people like him putting in work, Ruin, he came from craziness. He was battling the whole SK camp, you know what I'm saying? Yep. He came from craziness. J Nuck, a rookie, he hasn't been dancing that long, and you know what I'm saying? He's taken off. This dude right here, J Beast. I came from seeing him coming up in the Crump game to where now I'm sitting back like he's up there. I'm looking at him to see what's hype. I'm looking at him to see, all right, I like how he broke his moves apart. All right, I gotta do that. I gotta stop going so fast in my moves now. You know what I'm saying? So stuff even like that inspires me. The people that I beef with for the longest time, Rapture, Crush, people like that, Solo, those are all people that I look up to, not looked up to just because I'm in the ring with them now or people compare us, but I still look up to them. They did a lot for me for my Crump. When I was coming up, trying to find my identity, those are the people I looked at like, okay, I see they all got something that makes them who they are, and I need to find something that makes me who I am. So I always give shout outs to them. I know we beef and you know what I'm saying, some of them want to battle me, but I always give respect where it's due. So, yeah.
Last question. Any advice for the up and coming, like Crump world? Like,
my advice is simple. Take the hard way. Don't try to take the fast, easy route because you won't have what it takes to stay there. When you go the hard way, you understand what it takes to get to the point that you're at. You know what I'm saying? You learn certain things that you wouldn't learn by going the fast way. Work hard. Don't be afraid to work hard. Don't be afraid to lose. Losing is one of the biggest wins you can have if you look at it the right way. So that kind of wraps up everything, man. Go the hard way. Might not be easy, but it'll keep you there.
There you have it, you know what I'm saying? Joey, probably one of the legends of like Oceanside, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, like it was him and like 10 other people. There was a point where they were at the skate park dancing every single like Tuesdays, you know what I'm saying? Like smashing everybody. Like, who was that? Where are you from? Oh, you're from Oceanside. Like, just that's why I'm not gonna lie. That's why I rep Carson so much, because just how how Joey and them rep Oceanside, because man, like there's so many tight people from Oceanside, like it's not even funny, like especially how he's like helping out the new generation of Oceanside too, like you can see it, like it's super tight. But I just want to say, like, it's super tight, like seeing you, Joey, because like, you know what I mean, like you're like an OG to us, like we look up to you, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's dope to hear, man. I see myself in the same place as everybody else. I don't ever view myself up there, so it's always crazy to hear, and it's always humbling. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to grab onto it too much because I don't ever want to be the type of dude that's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Unless I'm on the dance floor, then it's time to be like, yeah. And then afterwards, I'm like, all right, man. So that's dope, man. I respect it. Thank you for having me.
of course.
Beast Camp, you know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all.